Hello everybody, welcome to Sepulchre, a point-and-click horror-type game brought to you by Alcave, the same people who made Richard and Alice. Excuse me. Now, if you don't know, a sepulchre is pretty much like a tomb or a catacomb. It's a room made of stone or cut out from stone where you lay dead bodies. And since we're apparently playing the Nostalgia Critic, well, let's see what happens. This is a free game, by the way.
And the wicked shall hold their tongues. They
Holy
stir beneath this silent world of saints and sinners, twixt the living and the dead. Train's still going. Can't have slept long. We left. When did we leave? Where did we leave? God damn. It's unnervingly quiet. Maybe I should fetch some water. The restaurant should be open now.
It really is the Nostalgia Critic.
What do we have here then? Wallet. Yes. Dr. Lang, curator of the Krennic-on-Thames Museum. That's me, all right.
Oh man, I would love to be a curator. That would be so freaking cool.
No sense in taking the entire thing. It's nothing interesting. I don't want to be carting a book around unnecessarily. The Charnel House Burial by Louis Cassel. To think I don't get enough of the dead without pulp horror novels. Just one vice. It's nothing interesting. Shutters down. Shutters down.
Then open it.
No use. Stuck.
Stuck. Jammed. Well, look at it. Or don't.
It's nothing interesting.
You are not interesting.
Let's go stir up a drink or two. Maybe something strong is in order. Clear the head. Okay, I'm Dr. Harold Lang. My destination is Auger Peak Island. I'm on this train to... I'm going to evaluate some finds. They called me to... a painting of a train. Is it this one? No, looks too old. Maybe an ancestor. It's nothing in... Locked. I can't hear anyone inside. A friendly-looking fellow. Makes a change for public transport. Good evening, my friend. I was wondering if you could...
Ah yes, I've seen you poking around. Having trouble settling down, are we?
Something like that. Could do with a stiff drink about now?
Right you are then.
That painting on the wall,
Isn't she a beaut? Runs like clockwork, she does.
it's... this train. Isn't it a little old?
You kids today have got no appreciation of machinery.
We've got to be the same age at best.
Practically grew up on her, I did. Ain't nothing about old Gloria that I don't know.
The voice sounds a little bit young for the character there.
I can't just cart around any old thing. Locked. I can't hear anyone inside. Locked? Isn't this the way out?
No. Go out through the door. Oh,
Ah, a bit of money. Just what the doctor ordered.
because you're a doctor.
Dr. Harold Lang, Krennic-on-Thames Museum, badge ID CCPN 1318. A crisp £5 note. It's my credit card. Not really something I want to try.
Oh, if the door's locked, we should probably tell this guy. Whomever
Right
he
you are
is.
then.
The door to the next carriage appears to be locked. Is that normal? Nothing's wrong, is it?
You city folk always jump to conclusions. Ain't nothing wrong, just how we do things when our guests are asleep. Prevents prying eyes and swift fingers.
Isn't that a bit of a fire hazard?
Pal, let me tell you, if a fire breaks out on this train, then no amount of carriage doors are going to save you from roasting, if you catch my drift. Be a steel coffin if the unthinkable happened.
Sheesh. Could you possibly unlock the door? I could really use a drink.
Don't reckon I can, no. I can give you the key though, on one condition.
Oh, please don't tell me he's gonna ask me to solve some ridiculous conundrum of his.
Bring me back a shot of whiskey when you get back. Old Floyd will hook you up. Just tell him it's for done.
Phew. No problem, my friend. Thank you. Aha! Open. Ah, better hurry to the restaurant. Don't want it to close before I can get Don's whiskey. Ah. A solemn-looking young woman. She's seated on a chair. Her eyes are staring off at something just outside the picture's edge. It's a little unnerving. I feel like I've seen a photograph like this before. If this wasn't up in a train carriage...
If this weren't... Come on, people.
It's not... Locked. No good. I can't even get the key in. Must be locked from the other side. Not really some... Doctor... Not... Ah. A solemn-looking young woman. She's a little unnerving. It's bad enough looking at the picture, let alone carrying it around. The restaurant is locked. This key's no good.
Ah, Floyd must be getting things ready. Just take your time, boy. Let him do his thing. He'll unlock it when he's good and ready. There's no rush, is there? Ah.
I don't...
Oh, be right back. Gotta change the laundry. Okay, I'm back.
Locked. Not really.
Okay.
Not. A s- Locked. I think I can hear breathing inside. Faint sound of someone sleeping, perhaps. I won't disturb them further. Locked. A huge black holdall. Looks very heavy. God knows what's inside.
What the hell is a hold all? A suitcase?
A beautifully polished wooden box. It has a red, teardrop-shaped gem set into the top. It's nothing. He doesn't look very well. That's if it's even a he. He looks positively sick, in fact. Hello there. I'm sorry for the intrusion. I was just what? He's muttering something. I can't make it out. I'm sorry? What was that? Maybe I should be going. I'm sorry to have bothered you. He doesn't seem to be able to open his mouth properly. I think I'd better leave. Maybe I should mention this to that ticket inspector. I can't just go grabbing someone else's most prized possessions.
You're not a very good point-and-click adventure guy, are you?
This isn't mine. I probably shouldn't even touch it. Grabbing other people's luggage is a bit of a faux pas. Shuttered and sealed, just like in my room. He doesn't look...
Can you run at all? No.
There's a man in one of the rooms in the next carriage. I don't think he's at all well.
We get some right crazies on the train, I'm telling you. You learn to leave them be after a while.
The wretched man can barely speak.
Aye, and I'd be the same way after the amount of booze most of these lads have had. Is Floyd still not operating then?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Ah well, give the boy time. Hey, I saw one of your fellow passengers pop their head out the room at the end of the corridor. Maybe you get a better conversation out of her. Pretty little thing.
Thanks. Are you sure that she was...
She was what?
Well, this was the right room. Hello? More large bags. More... It's not... Something doesn't feel right about this. They're all the same. Why would everyone have the same luggage? I want to have a look inside, but these are somebody's bags.
So what?
As a child, I used to make origami like this. Where's the girl that ticket collector claims to have seen? I'm sure she won't miss just one. Could she be... Nothing. But that sounded awfully like a door unlocking in the next carriage. Is Floyd ready for business?
How the hell could you hear a door unlocking from all the way on the other side of the carriage? Like the next carriage over! From inside your room. It's a puppy.
I think I'll call him Sam. I think... Oh, shut it. I already... Shuttered. Food's getting cold. I haven't heard any sort of dinner bell. Are we supposed to just know when it's dinner time? Are any of these places for me, I wonder? Food's getting cold. Food. Nicely stocked. Just the way I like it. They've got a pretty good range, considering this is a train. He doesn't look too happy. I wouldn't either if none of my dinner guests had shown up. Kind of a creepy fellow. And coming from someone who works in a museum, that's saying a lot. A handy hip flask. The initials KD are etched into the side. Better not. It might belong to someone. KD, it says. Good evening. Floyd, is it?
Ah, Mr. Lang. How nice of you to join us.
It's Dr. Lang, actually. But who needs formalities in a place like this?
Quite. I suppose you're here on business.
Business?
A drink, Mr. Lang. That is what you're after, is it not?
Perhaps a bite to eat first?
Unfortunately, all our meals are reserved. By all means, have a drink, though. Pull up a stool.
I'd better not stay. Your ticket collector, Don, I think it was, has tasked me with procuring him a glass of whiskey.
Ah, yes. He did leave his hip flask here, thinking about it. It's right there on the bar. This one's on the house, Mr. Lang.
Huh. It's empty. A handy... Flask's empty, Floyd. Better give me a shot of whiskey.
No more freebies, I'm afraid, Mr. Lang. It'll be £5.
£5? You're burying me alive here. Here you go, my good man. Better hit me with another.
Excess is the path to ruin, Mr. Lang. We wouldn't want you to go before your time, would we?
I think I can manage just one more drink.
That's what they all say, isn't it, Mr. Lang? Just one more for the road. I can handle it. Never had difficulty driving before. And what about your liver, Mr. Lang? Can that handle just one more drink?
God damn, Floyd, you always were a preachy son of a bitch, weren't you?
I think you're quite mistaken, Mr. Lang. We've never met, you and I. I just don't want you to do yourself an injury.
I can handle one more goddamn drink, you stupid bitch. Just stay out of my way and I'll stay out of yours.
That's right, Mr. Lang. Let it all out. There's a good little puppy.
What the hell? What did... Shit. I need to go, Floyd. It's been a pleasure, as always.
Aren't you forgetting your promise, Mr. Lang? Whiskey. For Don. May I suggest you simply take the bottle back to your room? Whether you decide to give it to Don or not is your call.
That was weird.
Once more unto the breach, dear friends.
I'm afraid you can't just take it, Mr. Lang. No matter how much you might wish to.
How much?
It's not cheap, I'm afraid. £40 should do it.
I don't have that much money on me.
I'm sure you'll find a way, Mr. Lang. You always do.
A handy hip flask. Not... I don't... Okay, here goes. Goodbye, bank balance.
If you just enter your PIN.
Now, what was my PIN? I remember setting a number I can identify easily. No good with memorizing numbers. Dr. Harold...
1318.
All done.
Thank you, Floyd.
No, thank you. you, Mr. Lang.
Ah, what the hell is that noise? Is that from the game or is that from my headset? Shit, hold on. What the hell happened to the sound? Hold on. Okay, try this again.
I don't think I should go back in there just yet. He doesn't look... You're lonely. Is that it? I think Floyd was right. He doesn't seem to be warming to me, though.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay, Zoe's here, so we'll see how well this goes.
I think Floyd was right. He doesn't look very... Worth a try, I suppose. Hey, sir, this isn't quite man's best friend, but... That seems to have done the trick. I think he wants me to open it. There's an engraving here. He whose blood the earth's dark thirst doth quench ascends until the heavens from her womb.
Ew.
Interesting. It's firmly attached. But, hey, I think I can move it. Ah, it's open. Oh! The box is filled with earth and worms. They're everywhere. Why would he lock something like this away? He's playing with the dog. Best leave him.
Okay, what are you supposed to do about it? Nothing, I guess. Okay.
Ah, it's empty. That's no good, son. Well, well, you really came through for an old man, boyo.
Talk about dramatizing it. You can't be any older than 35. Glad to make the night pass by just that little bit easier. That reminds me, I never did find that girl in this carriage.
Girl? What are you talking about, pal? There's no girl on this train.
But you said...
Now, it's not nice to go messing with old Don's head just because he's had a sniff of whiskey. But you know, I like you, Lang. You got spirit.
Well, thanks. But that girl, you honestly told me you saw her.
Reckon I didn't. And you know what? It's the craziest damn thing. You're just about the only soul I've seen on this train tonight. Not normally like that. Even Floyd's usually around. Must be his night off.
Floyd is around. I got the whiskey from him, remember? And what about the sick passenger in the next car?
No seen MD around, son. You know what I need on a night like this? A good book. Can it beat a good novel and a drink?
A good book, eh? Have you ever read the works of Louis Cassel?
Can I say I've heard of him?
He's a horror writer. In fact, he lives on Auger Peak Island.
Auger Peak Island? Never heard of it.
Isn't that where we're going? Well, I have one of his novels somewhere.
That would be just the ticket. Get it?
Hope Don likes it as much as I did. Well, why not? The key to 2A. Maybe I'll find this mysterious girl. No. He might want it when he wakes up. The Charnel Huh. Guess he won't be wanting the novel after all. Best leave him be.
Man, I wish I could sleep standing up. Hell, I wish I could sleep standing down. Or sitting down. I can barely sleep laying down.
More photos of that girl from the picture in the corridor. She's sitting in different seats around a house. What is it about these pictures? More... My God! They're Victorian death pictures. I thought as much. I can't take this. What the hell is this place? Am I even awake?
Oh, I get it now. Everybody on the train is dead.
If I shut off the lamp, then the room will be pitch black, and I shouldn't have any need for it outside this room.
And the train is a sepulchre.
My God.
In the old days, they used to take pictures of people right after they died.
My... It's locked.
What is it?
A control panel of some sort. It's locked. I don't know what it does. I don't want to. I don't want to see. Oh, God, get me out of this place. What have I done? This wasn't here before. It's slightly unzipped. I can see the whiskey flask sticking out. Oh, God. Rotten. It's all rotten. This looks years old. How is this even possible? I think I'm gonna be sick. Destroyed. All destroyed. I can't even smell the booze. It's like this happened years ago. What the hell could have done this? There's a bag. Oh, God. It's slumped against the door. Floyd? Don? My God. A huge black holdall. This can't be here for no reason. There's a thin crack around the base of the train, as if it opens. I can't get my nails in the gap. There's a thin... It's moving. It's twitching. Please, God, don't make me look.
Do it.
I can't do this anymore. I want to wake up.
Open it. Open it. Open it. Oh, you pussy.
There's a thin... There. It came apart. There's some kind of thin key inside. There. I don't want...
Key for what? Oh, the control panel.
The panel is open. There's a switch marked shutters.
I bet you're underground.
The train's picking up speed. I'll just slide it open. No. No. Dear God, what is this? Earth. Nothing but earth pressed tight against the window. This can't have just happened. This can't be happening. I can't breathe. There's no air. Katrina, please, forgive me.